The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me, Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Well done with that counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Now, you've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And there's the bell to start round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Misses. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He got out of the way of that right hook. You'd like to see more jabs. That left hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Not Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Good counter punching. And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. And Big Daddy goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. There's the bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Big Daddy in trouble. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if we don't, he's going to pop you off.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Both men step back for just a moment. Down goes Frazier. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
So look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And Bo is dead. impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And the big fella stumbling backwards. Here we go in the 6th round. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you all right?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Whoa, Bo took that and he didn't take it well at all. And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
And there's the bell to start round 7. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell and here we go. These punches coming from every angle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They're both trying for a knockout. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Tried to score with a jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. And Bowe is dazed. And the Big Daddy hits the floor. Wow, That impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your glove.
And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last. Down goes Joe Frazier. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Nice counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that hook. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Punch is beginning to take its toll. Big hooks upstairs. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
He ate that right hand. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And he caught him with a left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. These two fighters are made for one another. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which fighter will say no mas? Can't score with that jab. Big shot, and down goes Ali. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I think I'll see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won. Did you see that? Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And there's the bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Swing and a miss with the right hook. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Can't score with that jab. throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Both men step back for just a moment. No rest for the weary. Just missed with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
And he scores with the counter. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. On to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Couldn't land that jab. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Here we go, it's It's round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
There's a counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can't find a home with that jab. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Tried to catch and shoot and just missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he misses with that jab. He fails to score with that left hook. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen. So
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Tyson, and down goes Fury. That punch to the head looked so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
a shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
And there's the bell for round 1. Oh, that jab's starting to mark them up. They both want the knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? They're both trying for a knockout. Good right jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
That right hand got him. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nobody home with that hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. That left uppercut doesn't score. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken...
No, hold on a second, Johnny. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. Robinson goes to the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more.
Let's do it.
Continue.